I think it may be time to finally get out of this attire. And this time, I'm not going to complain. Here we go. Ow. Oh. Regeneration through clothes is weird. Batman. Of course, Batman. Why not Batman? Because, you know what? Screw Doctor Who, right? Jesus. Well, great. Look at... Oh my god. I am in a new room. I am in a complete new room. I don't even know why. How am I... Oh. This'll... What's that? Okay. And... That's why. I'm in an entirely alternate reality now. You can thank Doctor Who for all that hubbub. Well, I wonder what my other timeline did. He didn't want to do Series 8? Really? And he did Series 9, Episode 1. And he wasn't wearing any pants. That is just tragic. You know what? We're going to set this right. We're going to review Doctor Who Series 8. As I explained in the first minute, I am going over Series 8 with Peter Capaldi as the new Doctor. The 12th Doctor, to be specific, but if you want to get technical, he's 13th, but if you're following the timeline, he is the 13th with a whole new regeneration cycle, so he's also the first. Talk about trippy. Nevertheless, Doctor Who, by the time you're watching this, is well into its new series with either the last performance of Peter Capaldi or the new guy is coming into a new role as the 13th Doctor, second regeneration of the new cycle. God, this is complicated. So, most of you know by now that Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor is brilliant. Pretty damn awesome, in fact. But at this time, we were just getting to know him after being teased with the eyes of him in Day of the Doctor and the 30-second cameo in Time of the Doctor. So now, here's the first episode of Series 8 called Deep Breath. Talk about the 12th Doctor being a hard sell. So many things to cover. The 12th Doctor is not only older in appearance for most viewers, Clara has to get used to the new face as well and dealing with a whole new different relationship with him. On top of that, the Doctor is going through a bit of a midlife crisis as he is acting crazy like a kid on sugar, and he's realized he's seen the face he's wearing before. So what does this all mean? Deep Breath is actually pretty damn good in transitioning the style, flow, and storytelling to get you used to the new Doctor. Clara has come to terms with the Doctor changing, all while that happened they accidentally bring a T-Rex into Victorian London with Strax, Madame Vastra, and Jenny to help. Plots surround the T-Rex and the Doctor questioning his new generation, and it all comes down to one entertaining story. Clara being a plot device and all in the last season isn't exactly the great thing to win everybody's hearts and minds. Here she's finding a whole new meaning in being important. She gets a boyfriend. Well, kind of. Danny Pink! Hooray! Okay, second episode is called Into the Dalek, and it's an interesting episode to boot. Doctor has to travel into a Dalek to figure out what is going on with it because it wants to kill its own people, which is unheard of. This is introduced to Danny, as I said before, and from here until the end of the season is all about Clara and Danny. Clara keeps Danny out of her personal life due to the Doctor's imposing nature as a careless time-traveling alien, so she balanced her life with both men. I'll be straight up with you. I'm okay with these two. But this does not make Clara any more relevant or likable to most. I enjoy Clara. I really do. But you can't win the hearts of Doctor Who fans by giving her a relationship to balance when a traveling alien comes into your life. Say what you will about her, I know a lot of people love Clara and there are some who hate her as a companion. I'm one of the fans that do like her. But the story treatment? Not good. We then move on to the third episode, Robot of Sherwood. This episode is too silly and weird for my taste, while they balance the idea of Robin Hood being a legend or real. The fourth episode, Listen, is a deeply ingrained contemplative horror piece to the Doctor's past, and a self-absorbed idea of a creature who has perfected the craft of hiding. This is a great episode, but almost self-important to justify the War Doctor and the current Doctor's new mental capacity. Fifth is a fun throwaway episode to do with a heist that has real no consequence over the overall story, because we all know we're questioning who is this woman when she showed up in Deep Breath. The Caretaker is yet another throwaway episode of a machine going on the loose killing people. Doctor pretends to be a janitor at Clara's work to hunt this thing down, all while the Doctor gets to meet Danny for the first time. Seventh is a dark episode, and it has a lot to do with the moon. Kill the Moon is something that I loved. I love the tone, but overall nothing of dire need to rewatch or see details into the subplot. Eighth, Mummy on the Orient Express is a cool take on a classic novel with a mummy going around killing people for a mysterious reason. And as much as I hate to say it, the 9th and 10th episodes of really no consequence, Flatline and In the Forest of the Night, just aren't great. Flatline was better than In the Forest of the Night, I must be honest, but we need to get to more crucial matters. Episodes 11 and 12 reveals who this woman really is. Upon her reveal, which is in the end of the 11th episode, we are giving a whole new set of questions, stories, concepts, and problems. In episode 11 and 12, Clara is enraged when something tragic happens to her and she takes advantage of the Doctor, which is not a good thing. The Doctor then takes it upon himself to find out what's going on with Clara, only to find out a whole lot more. And Missy, who this character that we've been talking about this entire time, is revealed by the end of episode 11. Episode 11 has a very interesting take on death and how things happen when death occurs, and I quite enjoyed it. It was very chilling. It was thrilling. I really want to watch it again, but episode 12 takes a dip into disappointment and too much fan service almost, and nothing is even answered, especially with Missy and who she is. Yeah, no, they ain't good. Like a few seasons before, there is some level of disappointment for this season. It's a great premiere for a Doctor, no doubt. There is something really worth taking from with Peter Capaldi's performance. I love this Doctor. He's my favorite, but this isn't his strongest season. So, next episode, we're going to be talking about Doctor Who Series 9. We'll talk about a few of the spoilers in the finale, and we'll go from there. I'm going to give Doctor Who Series 8 a B-. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please stay tuned for Series 9, which will be coming out the day before Series 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please click subscribe, and I'll get you more videos in the future.